The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing where every man them are thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
British punk, yo, what I wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Star.
Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We got a great show for you today. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. We have Tracee Cocco coming on, who's a very well-known actress. She's in all the Star Trek movies and TV shows. She's fabulous. We met her at the Clown Motel 2 premiere, and we have Tyler Gallant coming on, and I think it's Gallant or Gallant. Gallant? I have to actually ask him.
French, Gallant in English.
And he's an actor, and we first met him because he was one of the stars of Blind, Marcel Waltz's movie. So going to be a lot of fun. Before we get going, though, let's say hi to everybody. Before we say hi to the chat room, let's say hi to our cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
How to do? I don't hear myself.
You don't hear yourself?
No.
Do you hear me?
I hear you, but I don't hear me.
Okay, I don't know why that would be. So keep talking.
Am I audible out there? Hey, people.
Can you hear him?
Can you hear me? Chat room?
I hear you. Yeah, she says she hears you.
Oh, but I don't hear me. So I don't hear me.
Can you hear me?
I hear, honey, I can hear you 100 miles away.
Okay, so if you can hear me, then you'll hear the guest too. Actually, Roxy, say something. Let's see if he can hear you. Da, 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 da.
Test 1, 2, 3. This is Roxy.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Look at me. Woo.
Yay.
Okay, perfect. All right. So before we get started, let's say hi to our chat room. We got a ton of people in the chat room. Teresa Sabin from Florida. Don Hinton is in the chat room. Lady Lake Music is in the chat room. Ian Smith is in the chat room. B. Claudia from Germany is in the chat room. Hub Reynolds is in the chat room. What's up? Boomer Mays, football players in the chat room. Don Hinton wants to see your watch.
I was going to wear Hub's bracelet. Had I known you'd be in here, Hub, I would have. You know, years ago, Hub's girlfriend then they used to manufacture these wonderful.
They still do.
They do. Anyway, it's a beautiful Indian leather bracelet. I promise I'll wear it next week. I just didn't go with the
pink.
The pink stalks that I'm wearing today. But anyway, yes, I'm wearing a 40s pink wristwatch to match my pink shirt with my pink shorts and my pink shoes. I look like a big fairy. All in pink.
You gotta love it. I think that's hilarious.
Winky.
We also want to there was something else I wanted to say and now I forgot it. Now I'm getting old.
Well, you are old. That's why I'm going to trade you in for a younger.
Oh, and here's Astro, everybody. Yay, say hi to Astro.
Say hi, Astro.
Can you bark? Growl. Make that growl you always make for us.
No, he doesn't growl. It's a grunt.
It's a grunt.
When I make out with my dog, which I rub and kiss him to death, he goes, oh, he's enjoying it. He loves to be hugged and kissed. Most of these poodle type dog, poodle mixed dogs want to be hugged and kissed.
Oh, I remember too. we want to give a shout out to Angela Joseph. So both of our guests today are in movies that Angela Joseph has produced. And she said she's at work, so she can't come in. She's going to listen to the remake. So I told her we would say hi. So hello, Angela.
What am I saying hi about?
Just say hi to Angela.
Hi, I always say hi to her, but is something special?
Well, she's not in the chat room. Normally she is. So she's not there.
We miss you in the chat room. Where are you?
There you go. She's working.
Working? Where are you working? What street?
Yeah,
anyway,
right.
It's a joke, folks.
Oh, everybody wants to know what's on my shirt. It says
he's a big.
It says
bear.
Brooklyn Rumble, and it's a lion.
Why?
No, it's a tiger.
I'm supposed to wear that shirt, not you.
Well, it's my shirt.
Yeah,
it says
you're not from Brooklyn.
It doesn't matter.
You're
I just
from
like
Florida.
It's
little fairy.
It's
Fairyland, Florida.
It's John Varvatos, who's like my favorite designer. I like all my T-shirts are John Varvatos. Oh, and Backpack John has joined us too. What's up?
You got to be from Brooklyn to wear a Brooklyn shirt.
No, you don't. I'm from Brooklyn through marriage.
Maybe. Not really.
Yeah, not really. So, you guys, we've been watching all kinds of cool stuff since that's all we do at night a lot of the times. But we do want to say this Saturday we're going to see Sean Kanan. He's doing a book signing at Barnes & Noble in L.A., and you can follow him on Instagram to get the address, and he's going to be signing copies of his new book, Way of the Cobra, which we already have an autographed copy of, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And last night we watched episode, I think, 7 of The Gilded Age on HBO, which we love. That's like our favorite show. Or one of our favorite shows, I guess I should say. And then we watched a movie on Mae West, all about the life of Mae
let
West.
Jimmy talk, and when he does, we all fall asleep. It's okay.
That's not true.
Well, you're not
I need the
exciting.
Cobra book.
People say I talk too much on the show. Well, not really. I mean, the show became famous and big when I started talking a lot. When he had it originally, it was, little nothing show coming out of Florida. It was just absolutely nothing. And then I came on it, and I brought some dirty talk and some life and some fun to it. Anyway, I like being modest, understated person.
That's okay. Before you came on, we had like 100 million views, so that was pretty a lot.
Full of crap.
Yeah, all you have to do is go on and look at it.
100 million views.
Yes,
There wasn't 100 million people in Florida back in those days.
Yes, there was. I mean, over the time, not like in 1 week. Nobody gets them in 1 week.
When I came on, you started getting 100,000 views.
No. We had 1 million then. We have 5 million now, so that was different. So you brought many people, so you were fabulous.
4 million.
It says Astro
Don't
and
you think
Jimmy
I should
both
be
have
paid?
curls.
Don't overtalk me.
Go over and get a.
Shouldn't I be paid?
So go get a sponsor, and you'll get paid.
I have to go get a sponsor. That's a producer's job.
You
And
are. You're listed as a producer on the show.
Unlist me.
Yeah.
I'm not a producer. I don't produce anything.
Anyway,
I'm an actor.
You're that too. We should also say real quick, you guys, that you can hear the show every week. We're on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, TuneIn, Pandora, Amazon Prime, SoundCloud, and when Instagram lets me, I put the videos on Instagram. Lately, they haven't.
And we're on a whole bunch of other stations too, I heard.
Yeah, about another 140. Those are just the ones that everybody knows.
Because people from all over the world have said, "Oh, I heard your show or I watched it," and I thought, "How the hell did they get it?"
Yeah, we're popular in a lot of places.
But I didn't know they had stations that transmit our show. I thought they had to go on YouTube.
Well, no, because we're on things all over the place, so we're everywhere. We're like shit.
Like you do. I'm feeling better. Thank you for not asking, Jimmy. My cold has subsided, as you can tell. I speak a little better, but I still have a snotty nose. Running snots. It's horrible. Water dripping out of my nose. And my daughter Leslie has it now, and she said it's sinus. Because now the desert flowers are blooming now here in the desert, and whatever is in their pods, it goes in your nose and it makes your nose snots. Lovely. Anyway, living in Palm Springs has its downside: the heat, the dust, and the pollen. Other than that, it's okay. You want to talk there, Mary, or are you just going to play Susie typewriter?
I'm typing. Actually, I want to do one more shout out, and I want to wish, which I forgot her name, but Dawn Hinton's daughter, which she put a picture of when she was little up, is 30 today. So we want to wish a happy birthday to Dawn's daughter.
And I did, and I wrote on her page, I have a problem with my daughter's age because she's 52. That's not the problem. The problem is I tell people I'm 50. That's the problem. It's a joke, ha ha ha.
And that your daughter's 52.
Remember how to laugh, people? Used to go, ha 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 ha. Remember laughing? How nice it was.
If they say I look skinny, I lost weight.
Oh, skinny, my ass.
Ron lost weight too.
Yeah, but Jimmy's far from skinny.
But I did lose weight. So far, 27 pounds, and I have about 8 more to go.
All in his legs. He's got pipe cleaner for legs.
Actually, I have nice legs.
Yeah, you look like.
But they're all scarred up with my knee replacements.
You look like a stork.
A stork? No, I don't look
Yes,
like a
you
stork.
do.
I have nice legs. I have muscular legs, except for one of them's no good.
Oh, muscular. My ass is muscular. Oh, forget about it. Muscular legs.
I do.
Oh, Jimmy, do you ever see muscular legs? What they look like?
Mine look terrific.
No, yours look like a stork.
No,
Your legs are skinnier than your body. You look like an olive with 2 toothpicks.
no, I really don't. Because when I used to work out, I worked out my legs so they would
Worked
be
out.
even.
This guy lives in another fucking world.
I used to work out all the
Yeah,
time.
you used to work out. The only time you worked out was on the street corner.
No, that's not true.
Oh, you're kidding. He worked
Oh,
out.
Carly. Her name was Carly. There you go. Don's daughter's name is Carly. Thank you, B. B, you're fabulous. I hope everybody's doing well. We really do have a fun show for you guys today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think that, do you have anything else you want to report? If not, we can bring in our first guest.
Anything I want to report, a lot of things I want to report, but they're not happy or fun things.
No, we're not doing anything
and
unhappy.
I think we need to have happy and fun things back in our lives
Absolutely.
because so much tragedy is going on at the present moment.
Absolutely. So
I think we have to keep it light and gay. Excuse the pun, gay, but light and gay. Yeah,
you're right, Teresa. I was like a tennis pro.
Oh wait, oh Jesus Christ! Now weightlifter, tennis pro, gorgeous legs. Oh fuck! Did you drink this morning? Oh my God!
It's
Talk
totally
about-
true.
talk about, I love me. Who do you
Oh,
love?
Brennell says, laughing my country ass off today.
Yeah, but Jimmy's thing is, I love me. Who do you love?
I do love me.
Tennis pro, weightlifter, Betty Grable legs.
I was a late, and I don't have Betty Grable. I'm going to show. Oh, I can't because one of my legs is smaller than
Jimmy,
the other.
Yeah, because
Because I had a knee surgery.
so is one of your eyes. So is one of your arms.
I do have crooked arms. Look, you guys. I've never shown anybody.
You know,
that.
really.
See how they don't go straight?
When he met me, he got the better of the deal. Trust me. I'm a very modest, unpretentious person.
Oh, yeah.
I never brag about myself. But it's been said that Ron Russell
They
is
say I'm gorgeous and hot.
face fabulous, body beautiful, personality perfect. That's what they wrote once. Somebody wrote that.
So Julia joined us, and Astro is used to the conversation. They want to know what Astro thinks of this conversation.
Astro's used to it.
Teresa says I'm gorgeous, and
Teresa's full of crap.
and,
She's saying that because she wants to be
and she
nice.
never noticed that my arms were crooked. Yeah, nobody notices it, but
Crooked.
they're crooked.
They're shorter than his body.
No,
He's got storks for legs, and he's got these 2 arms that stick out like I don't know what.
and Astro is used to us,
I mean, he's got short arms.
and I'm gorgeous and
You
hot.
know what they say about people with short arms and deep pockets? They're cheap. But
Oh,
Jimmy's not cheap.
I'm not cheap.
No, he's far from cheap. That's
I'm
one thing.
definitely
I
not
have to know.
cheap.
Definitely not cheap. Poor.
They
but
say
not
you're
cheap.
handsome.
Of course I am. What did you think? They were stupid? Gorgeous. I'm divine. I'm fabulous. I'm incredible. I'm marvelous. I'm wonderful. And very, very modest and shy.
Yeah, which is freaking hilarious.
I wrote all about my romance with Jane Russell today on Facebook. I finally came out of the closet about my romance with Jane Russell. I thought it was time to let the world know that I was more than a friend to Jane Russell and she more than a friend to me. And it could inspire me to write a book all about Jane.
It should.
Because she was a fascinating lady. And of course, if we did marry at our ages, I was approaching 80. She was in her 80s. And when people at that age marry, it's not necessarily about lust. It's about comfort, compatibility, friendship. We really enjoyed each other. We were both Geminis. We had a great respect for each other. We both loved to dress up and look good. We both loved the same food, the same restaurants. We had so much in common. Some people said we even looked alike. Jane was happy with me, and I was happy when I was with her. We never quarreled. Maybe a little bit about Jesus, because she'd always say something about Jesus. I said, please, what are we having, a 3-way here? Me, you, and Jesus? It was annoying already, because I'm not a religious person, but she was. But that was the only fly in the ointment. Other than that, we had a wonderful relationship. She was very, very appreciative of my affection. I was loving and touchy and kissy, and she liked that.
She was
She's a wonderful
superstar,
person.
and she was.
I really miss her tremendously. Yes, I was between boyfriends, I guess, at the time, and I would have definitely married her. It would have been a good marriage. We would have had a good time together as best friends. When you're my age, you don't marry for sex. I mean, although we would, but you don't marry for sex. You marry for the person inside. You finally get to see what a real woman really is, other than just a snatch. to grab in the night. So that's it. So I will write about it more because, I'm growing older and I'd like to leave legacies behind and I'd like to leave the truth behind. And to say that we were just best friends was lying, and I don't like to lie. Or covering up, not really lying. And I don't like to do that. Anyway,
So let's go.
I'm with Jimmy now, the short arms and the stalk legs. And of course, he's a tennis pro, won tennis championships all over the world.
I did. Not all over the world, all over the
he
United
did.
States.
This one is really a sicko. No, I married. This time I married.
No, I really did.
Delusional Jimmy.
I really did
You-
win championships.
You
all
won
over the United
championships.
States.
Yeah. Where are
Not
they?
like.
Where are they?
No, for kids. I was a junior. I played in the juniors.
They didn't give you a cup?
I have a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, where? Up your ass?
No, my parents must have thrown them out. I had about 60 of
Oh,
them.
how convenient.
No,
parents threw
I don't
out his
save any of that
cups.
stuff. Anyway,
Yeah,
we're gonna
right.
move forward.
He saves the first shit he took, but
No.
he's not going to save silver cups.
I have
Give
a
me
million of them.
break.
I'm
A
telling
million. Oh, I'm going to vomit.
I'm-
Oh, wait, hang on.
you. No, I'm serious. I had a tennis scholarships for college. Ron, I had tennis. Honestly, I had tennis scholarships to pay for my education. I was a good tennis player.
Oh, I can't anymore. Hey, Vey is me. I got
Oh,
rid of him. I
Anyway,
can't.
it's all true, so don't
He's
worry about it.
insane.
So what's up?
Millions,
We want
millions of silver cups, folks.
at least 60. I want at
Oh,
least 60.
60. Oh, you'll get better.
I bet you can Google it and find. I don't know
Yeah,
because
let's
Google wasn't
Google it.
around back then.
Oh, please.
Anyway, what's up?
He
Dave
gets
Hughes has
be-
joined us.
He gets better with the hour.
Dave Hughes has joined us, and now we want to welcome our first guest. So let's
Yes,
see if we can
please.
bring
Let's
her in.
do. Just,
Hey!
hi, I need boots to step in the shit I'm in right now. His bullshit. I need high boots. He
Hi,
won, Dear Love, he won millions of awards,
I
silver cup.
did.
And his mother
No,
threw
trophies,
them out. And his mother
trophies.
threw them out.
Anyway, hold on. Tracee, say something. Let's make sure we can hear you.
Tracee, I love you.
how are you?
We're
Good.
terrific. All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, superstar Tracee Cocco. Hello and welcome to the show.
Ooh, thank you so much for having me. Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Oh, don't be
Don't
nervous.
be nervous. Thank you for coming and saving my life. I was drowning in the bullshit.
You were
Oh.
making me. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
Anyway, how are you,
Wait,
Toots?
wait. I got to do all my
Oh,
introductions.
fuck you when you're into
So
that.
this is my cool, outrageous
Like,
man
she
about
doesn't-
town
she doesn't
co-host
know.
Ron
She
Russell.
doesn't know. She
Hi,
had no
Ron.
idea who I was. She thought
No.
She thought I was Rock Hudson.
No, and then we have a chat room full of people. So say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hi, everybody in the chat room.
And then I need you to give a special shout out because Angela Joseph can't be with us, but she told me that she loves you and that you're in staycation and she's one of the producers. And so I need to make sure I say hi to her. So say hi to Angela for me.
Hi, Angela. I love you. Yay.
Yay! So tell us, where are you? You're in California, right?
I'm in a bunker. No, I'm in my living room.
There you go. And where you live in LA?
No, honey, I live in Orange County.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
I know
Yeah.
Orange County. I used to have friends in Orange County.
Isn't Orange County like the county next door
Where
or something?
Disneyland is.
Yeah,
Disneyland,
okay.
Orange
Just
County.
to let you used to have friends here. What happened?
No, unfortunately,
That was good.
unfortunately, they grew old and died.
Oh God.
You know, I'm 81 years old. Everybody's dead around me. I'm the last of the Mohegans.
Oh my God.
When I go, the era is gone. But no, seriously, I had very good friends. Hilda Schramm Crawford, her husband was a fireman, and they lived in Orange Grove.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we met Tracee, you guys. Well, I met Tracee. I don't know did you meet Ron at Clown Motel too? I don't think you did. Did you?
I think we did, but we met you, Gloria, my girlfriend, and I met you in the elevator going to the event.
Right.
But you don't remember us making out in one of the motel rooms? We had great sex in that hotel room in Motel 2. Remember? I kept saying to you, I'm a monster, and you said, oh, give me that monster, give me that monster.
Yeah, but you don't remember, Jimmy? Yeah.
I do remember. I remember after you mentioned it. I remember it. Going in the elevator because I think I was going down and you were going up
were
or
going
something
down
because
and
I
you-
was going.
You were already down, but you were going back up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was going down in the elevator.
Somebody had made a clown. Kim, artist Miss Kim, had made a clown of my character, and she had given it to me. So I had run it out to the car to put it in the car, so I didn't
Jimmy
have to
has
hang on
gone
to
down in many elevators, I heard.
it. That's not true. So I'm super excited to have you. I think it's a lot of fun. You guys can follow Tracee. She's on Instagram at Tracee, but Tracee is spelled unusual. It's TRACEE_Cocco, COCCO. And her Twitter is real Tracee Cocco. You guys should follow her on both of those platforms. She's been around in the industry for like a very long time. We have a project that we're going to be working on together coming up.
Tell us about the project.
We do?
She doesn't know that even. Death House.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, goody.
So she's acting in
Am I
Death
in that-
House.
am I in that one
Ron's
too?
acting in it. And
What do I play?
we don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
I want to play Tracee in drag.
Yeah.
I do. I'll make my hair dark and short. I'll put glasses on. I could be you in drag, like your alter ego. You could be the nice one. I'll be the wicked killer one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good plot. It's a good plot. Let's write it.
And yes, it's fun. So anyway, you guys, that's a Ray Michaels Corogo. That's a racer. I just call him racer, so I can't even think
Yeah.
of his name.
Movies have you got lined up for me?
Many.
I'm in about 8 or 9 or 10 coming movies.
Yes, you are.
I hope I have the energy.
Yeah. Right.
So
The 12-hour days knocked the shit out of me.
So you guys, we're all going to be working together in a movie called Death House by Racer Michaels is the.
But how do you feel about those 12-hour days, Tracee?
I don't mind them, really. I mean, God.
Well,
when
you're young. You're young. Wait till you're my age.
Well,
Between running to the bathroom to pee every 2 minutes
I
and
just
working.
had a birthday, so.
Yeah, but you're young. My God, you're probably half my age.
How old are you?
81. I'll be 82
Oh,
in
no,
May.
honey, I'm getting there.
I don't think you're anywhere near my age.
I'm 57.
Oh, like who gives a shit? Who cares? I mean, you had to throw that in the conversation. Like, wow, Jimmy Starr, who has 50 silver trophies,
60.
won awards 60,
Wow.
who has a body of death.
I don't have a body of death.
Muscular work.
No, you guys would be a hoot at a brunch. I'm not kidding.
Oh, we are.
I know. That's why people love our show.
We're actually married, so
Yeah, and I love him.
know.
No, I
That's
love him.
fantastic.
I tease him. I love my husband. Someone at an affair that we had been to recently said some unkind things about him, and I overheard this person, and I let the person have it. And I told him, don't you dare ever say anything bad about this man. He's a wonderful man. He's kind. He's good-hearted. He goes beyond what he should for people. And, I set this bitch straight. Anyway.
I don't know if you know Tracee, but I actually I'm a publicist. That's how
And
I
he's a
support
great
myself every day.
And
I
an
produce movies,
exaggerator,
and-
50, 60
and
gold,
I'm a very good publicist.
an exaggerator, 60 silver cups in his
I
wife
do.
that his mother threw out.
No, I do.
Your
have
mother
one.
was so cheap, she wouldn't
I
throw
bet you.
silver
I
out.
bet you. No, they're not really silver. When you're a kid, they don't give you real
Or they
silver
give you
trophies.
plastic.
No, but they're like trophies, and I won stuff all the
Jimmy,
time.
you never took a picture of them?
Huh? Why would I take a picture of them? I used to have them in my bedroom when I was a kid growing up. I had full scholarships to 3
There
schools.
used to be a song we
Liked
sang
in
when I was
tennis.
children.
Anyway,
No, I want to sing just a few bars.
Oh my God, here we go.
Bullshit makes the flowers grow, the flowers grow, the flowers grow. Bullshit makes the flowers grow all day long.
there you go. Anyway, you know it's true though, so don't say that stuff. You've seen me play tennis.
I don't know. I've seen you play tennis.
Yeah, well,
It
so
was like, an elderly man trying to hit a ball, but it was tennis.
yeah. So let's go back to Tracee. So
Of
you
course,
guys,
the guy he was playing with was Dr. Oh Jesus, Meg.
but yeah, well, I hadn't played tennis in
Meg's-
25
Meg-
years,
Meg-
and I
if
beat
Meg-
him.
Meg might be listening. Meg Ridden.
Alan Rudick.
Alan Rudick. Oh my God, I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, and I beat him, and I
And
hadn't
they're my
played in
dearest
25
friends for
years.
Like 100 years. You beat him.
So hold on, let's
Because
go back.
You cheated.
Oh wait, what did Ian write? I had fun at the
You
premiere
threw
seeing
that
everyone, yes.
basketball at him, and he tried to hit it. And
That's not
broke-
true.
broke
So
his-
come on, I want to go back to Tracee now. So first of all, you guys, so Tracee's been in a ton of things, but she's most well known for being in Star Trek because she's in like everything Star Trek. In the movies, you guys, she was in Star Trek Insurrection, Generations, First Contact, and in TV, she was in Renegade, Star Trek Voyager, Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I don't know if there's more of them. I might have missed some of them,
Star
but like,
Trek for
so
4000.
how did you get into all these? There she is.
There she is.
How did you actually get into Star Trek?
Look at you.
In the first place, like how did that all work out? Because you're like, phenomenal, and it's
Remember
such a
TV
big hit.
Whatever happened to TV Guide? I used to love it. It used to be 15 cents. When I was young, it was 15 cents to buy a TV guide. You
I
made the.
sta-
Go
I
ahead.
I started out on Baywatch as a regular lifeguard, and then they got canceled. And then in the meantime, I got booked on a movie, another 48 Hours with Eddie Murphy on the
Yes.
Paramount lot, and that's where someone from Star Trek, in the upper office business or whatever building, was on the set, saw me, said, "Oh God, we love we love your look. You need to come and talk to so and so." So I did. I went for the audition, and I guess I did well. And then they put me in the gold and black outfit, which come to find out is the best color to be because it does two things on the ship. And then one thing led to another, and Michael Westmore, the god of makeup over there, had me do my first alien, an Antikin. And it's kind of like I call it like a werewolf. It looks like
Look, you got dolls.
Yeah, I have little figures.
Oh, I have to go on eBay now
You
and
have
find them because I
dolls.
collect action figures of everybody who's been on the show.
We
Oh,
have
yeah.
dolls. We have dolls
Top
too.
tier figures, yes. But
Oh, I'm
so
totally going to get that.
Michael Westmore had me do an Antikin, and he's always had guys do it. So he thought, I'm going to, see what a woman can do with it. So obviously I did well, and he gave me 15 different aliens to do, which were on Deep Space Nine and Voyager, the spinoffs. And then I was Lieutenant J on the Next Gen. Did 3 of the first 4 movies we were in. And I think I've done some video games and stuff like that.
Yes, there's video games on IMDb. I saw those. So wait, let's go back. Let's go back
May I
then.
say something?
Yes.
Everyone out there, be aware. Tomorrow, Jimmy's going to write. He was up for the part, but she got it.
So wait, I want to go back. Let's go back to Baywatch because that in itself was such a huge thing. And somebody wrote in the chat room, which I missed it now. They wanted to know, it's like, did you actually get to hang out with Pamela Anderson? What was it like working with Pamela Anderson? They said
I was on before her.
Oh, okay.
They got canceled, and then they came back and went to the Big Boob Girls, and that's when I got on Star Trek. But I was in a movie with her called Barbed Wire. And
oh yeah, it's a great movie.
My daughter Leslie.
We had a fight scene, but they cut it out. So yeah.
My daughter Leslie was her business manager, and Leslie loved her.
Yeah.
And she said one day, "Here, Leslie, try on my engagement ring, that enormous 10-carat rock that she had." And my daughter said it was just impossible to keep on your finger; it was spinning around. But that she was really very sweet.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, but we did have a fight scene in Barbed Wire, but they cut it. So oh well. There I am. Oh my God.
Oh, you look fantastic. By the way, too, in the chat room, they're saying how they love your hairstyle.
Thank you. Yes,
which makes it fun.
Big hit on Star Trek. Yeah.
And you kept it, and it works, and I love it. And I love the glasses too.
I did try to grow it out a little, but
No, I could live without the glasses.
I know I like the glasses.
Oh, that's better. Younger, prettier, better, handsome looking. No, the glasses are like.
I like the glasses because I like glasses.
Yeah, I know, because you're an old fart. But, no, I wear glasses, but never in the public. Never in public.
So should I not have them on?
Yeah, not have them on. You're very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You have good bones.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, everybody agreed. No glasses out there, chat room.
No, they're not writing.
I mean, you're sexy now. With the glasses, you look prudish.
Okay.
Without the glasses, you look hot. Without the glasses.
Okay.
Can you see us?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That was a good one.
I love it though.
But it doesn't matter. When I don't have glasses on, I'm not interested in seeing. I'm just interested in looking good.
Which actually, I wrote that down though. I wrote down Barbed Wire, Demolition Man, and Gross Anatomy, which, believe it or not, is like one of my favorite 80s movies. I guess that's in the 80s, Gross Anatomy.
Yeah, that was my very first one.
It was one of my favorite movies. Matthew Modine actually, I did an audiobook for him, and he was on our show many years ago. And
very nice guy,
really nice guy, and it's such a good feel good movie that I really enjoyed it a lot. And Demolition Man, that's Wesley Snipes, right?
Wesley Snipes, Sylvester Stallone, and Sandra Bullock. And have you know, I was a cop in the movie, and I was also, if you play the pinball game, I'm the computer voice that talks to you when you play it. You have one ball left. Shoot it.
I hope you're not in my car. I hate that bitch.
Oh, he hates
We have
Siri.
a woman that tells us what to do in the car. I hate her voice.
It's on YouTube if you want to see.
Yeah.
No,
He can't stand Siri. No, it's not Siri.
no.
It's,
Who's that bitch? In
I don't know.
your
Whoever
car?
talks in my car.
Don't you have somebody that talks to you in your car?
Like,
Yeah,
I
I think.
Isn't she irritating?
Yeah, well, you can change the accent.
yeah, I don't know how to do
He
that.
doesn't
Like,
know how.
I have to. I guess I could Google it and figure it out. Okay, so
I wish it was your voice.
oh yeah, it would be fun.
I do have people call and ask me to do like their voicemail or whatever, but yeah.
It's funny because in the chat room they're telling me to tell you to put your glasses back on because if you squint it'll make wrinkles.
I never wrinkle. No. I don't wrinkle. You know why? If I squint, I shoot olive oil out. Automatically, olive oil goes out and it gets rid of the wrinkles.
I love it. So tell us a little bit about so you're in all the different stuff. First of all, and Ron will like this because Ron wants to make a bunch of horror movies so we can go sign autographs. Do you go sign autographs as Lieutenant J on the weekends?
Well, I wish I did every weekend, but no, I go to the Comic-Cons.
Yes.
That my agent Johnny Steverson from PR Celebrity, he books me on them, and I do have one coming up in June in Florida, Fort Myers, Florida.
Oh, I'm from Florida. I'm a native.
Oh, like we
wow.
couldn't tell. Like we couldn't tell you from Florida.
And then like last year I went to Starbase, Indiana, and I did the Las Vegas one, the Star Trek Las Vegas in August, and hopefully I'll be back this year. We'll see.
That's fun, right? Though, because you get to meet all the fans.
Oh my God, yeah! And I have like a cult following. It's a cool thing.
Oh no, I think it would be
No,
fabulous.
but I heard there's so much fun. That's why I want to go to them.
Oh, they're so much fun.
I heard it's a ball. It's just a big party.
It's so fun. Yeah. And I mean, thank God, you guys. Thank God for all my fans out there because I wouldn't be doing this show with you guys right now. And I totally appreciate everything. So,
No, you would. But Jimmy has fans too. They came, 3 of them came once.
Actually, that's how I built this show. I used to live in Florida and I would go to Screamfest and I would meet all the horror movie people and become friendly with them. And then they would come on the show. And that's how, like, when the show.
How you built the show?
Well, you weren't on it at the beginning.
Jimmy, it was a radio show. And 7 people
No,
in the swamps.
Ask
listened
Dean.
to
We had
it.
1 million people a week, and so like
Again,
because when we first
60 trophies,
like
1
our
million
very
people.
first guests on the show were like Expose, which is like they had
oh, wow.
7 top 10. We had we also had Gary Wright, Dreamweaver, Gary Wright, Malcolm McDowell, Lance Henriksen, all of them at the very beginning when the show first started, and
You never
and
had
the reason
Malcolm
why
McDowell.
I did too. You weren't here.
You never had Malcolm McDowell.
I have too. It's on SoundCloud. You can see
you
it.
asked him to have sex with you.
No, I did ask him to have sex with me too, but that's different.
He did.
Um,
He had the nerve to ask Malcolm McDowell.
We had everybody. We had
if you
every
would have
major
sex
horror
with him.
person, like all the big horror people, because I'm Doug Bradley, Clive Barker, all those people came on at the beginning because I met them at conventions,
But
and
when
that's how we got it
when I
going.
came on, then with the real stars started to come on, like you,
Like you,
and a lot of other people.
Like you. I love
Yeah.
that. So let's talk a little bit about some of the stuff you got going on. You've been in a whole bunch of cool things. I want to bring up some stuff just because we're friends with like all the people that are in
Oh,
it.
name dropping.
No.
Hello.
So like you just did something, and this is Angela Joseph's film. I know she's part of it. I don't know. It's called Staycation.
Yep.
And believe it or not, last week we had Olivia Dabo on, and she's in it.
I saw that, and she's in it with.
She's in it. Kelly Maroney, who's been on our show. Sean Phillips has been on the show. Eileen Dietz has been on the show, and Lorene Landon's a very dear friend of ours, and
Very
she's
dear
been on the
friend.
show. And we just did a movie with her in December.
I did 2 movies with her. No, 1 or 2.
2. You've done 2.
2 movies with
So,
her. I love Lorraine.
and I don't even know what the premise of the film is, but I think it's coming out this year.
Yes, it is, and I play Deandra Walsh. It's kind of like I'm a CNN news anchor.
Oh, a CNN. Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's CNN, but I mean,
Yeah, a news anchor.
give you the gist of it. Yeah, I'm a news anchor, and it's kind of set in the. I don't want to give too much. Kind of set like what's going on with the COVID right now and the lockdown and stuff.
Okay, there you go. And so, like, it's not the vampire movie then, right? Because I know Angela has a vampire one too. That Staycation's not the vampire one. Hold on, let's see what it says.
No.
I'm gonna
No.
look and see what it actually says. Go talk for a second.
Why do you have to look and see what it is? Maybe you're not supposed to.
No, you are.
Don't open your big mouth.
And I have Assassin's Apprentice 2 coming out.
Is he allowed to talk about that movie?
The directors are. What?
No. Is Jimmy looking it up? Is he allowed to talk about your movie?
Yes.
I don't want you to get in trouble.
They
Yeah,
sent me information.
I'm just not allowed to say it. Maybe.
Here it is. As a
Be
candid
quiet.
interview carries on between the country's leading virologist and no-nonsense journalist, a couple separated between continents play catch-up while a pandemic rages across the globe. And it's a Russ Emanuel movie, who we know Russ.
Yes, you know Russ, and he also has me in Assassin's Apprentice 2. So.
Yay! I think that's freaking like
All right,
awesome.
we didn't
And
do
then
anything.
I was in James Balsamo's
Alien Danger 1 and 2, right? You're in both of them.
1 and 2. The first one I play Vex, and the second one I play Cleopatra and Vortex 47. And I believe he said I will be in number 3, but just waiting to confirm that.
So we love James Balsamo. We actually originally met him when we lived in Pennsylvania, and he was at a convention. So we've known him for a long time.
Long time.
God, wow.
And I love it because I only wrote down people who are in both, like who are in either 1 or 2, since there's 2 of them. But I know Bill Victor Erican, he's been on our show. Vernon Wells, we just did a movie with, is in it. Rob Halford, you guys from Judas Priest, which I fucking love that. Tommy Chong, Al Burke, Tuesday Night. Sherry Davis, I think, is in all those movies.
Yep.
And you're in all those movies, and they're like kids' movies, right? Because I didn't go to the premiere. We were invited, but we didn't go.
They're kind of like campy, fun. Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, really fun.
Why didn't we go?
I forgot. We had already been like to LA like 3 times in 1 week, and we didn't.
Island people.
Cool.
May Murray through my mother, and I go back to that time in Palm Springs. You'll have your own dressing room on the set.
Now who's dreaming?
You'll work from 10 till 4. We're going to pay you $30,000 a week. And I said, no, James, I'm really not interested.
Yeah, right.
Call Tracee. She might do it.
So let me ask you a question. Do you like horror movies? Because like now you're starting to do some horror movies besides the kids' movies. And I looked on your IMDb because you have lots of things in development and scripts. And I saw you have Night Mistress with Brink Stevens and Ray.
Wait a minute. Are we working in the same scenes, Terry and I?
Tracee
and I?
I don't know because we don't know who you are yet.
What do you mean you don't know who I am?
Yeah, I don't even know who I am yet.
Yeah, we don't know who we are.
Let's find out who we are. I hope we're in the same scenes together.
That would be a lot of fun.
We could really have fun.
So do you like horror? He says I sell horror wrong. Horror movies. Do you like horror movies?
He said horror.
Yes, I do. I really do, because they're different for me.
Yes. Do you ever watch them? Like, let's say if you were like gonna go.
They're different from me also.
Oh, I watch some of them. Yeah, and my big thing is, I can do like a lot of different things. Like, I could, obviously become an, wear prosthetics to do or whatever.
Sure.
I'd love to be made into a freaking cool ass vampire that kills people.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Guess what? I can't say too much, but there's a movie we're about to shoot in a couple of months. I play a gay vampire.
Oh my
who's
God.
very campy, quite the queen, and sarcastically funny. And the script is deliriously funny, and it's a good movie. And that's something I can't wait to shoot. But they wanted me to be slightly light in the loafers. And I said, no, I won't do it slightly because people will then think this is what I am like in person.
Uh-huh.
I said, I will do it overly done, over the top.
Yeah.
So that people will see the difference from Ron Russell, the person, and the character.
Yes, exactly.
So I read a few lines and they were peeing in their pants. They said, you are one demented fruit. I said, of course. I said, I'm gay from New York, honey. I'm from the olden days when the queens used to dish each other. I know how to pull that shit off. Anyway, it's going to be a fun movie.
I love it.
What's it called? Oh, it's called O negative.
Typo negative.
Typo negative.
Oh,
Typo
wow.
negative.
Cool.
So what are some of your like, let's say you were like, I don't know, like you were gonna like sit down and you wanted to relax and you're gonna watch a movie. What kind of movies come to mind first for you? Like, do you like dramas? Do you like action films? Do you like horror films? Do you like sci-fi? Since you're in a million sci-fi films,
And good ones.
I love them all, but I always like the classics, like Out of Africa, Somewhere in Time.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Time. We love that movie.
Something that's written well.
Yes,
Good writing.
and the music is phenomenal by John Barry. So
Absolutely.
one of my favorites. Yeah.
I always tell Jimmy, give me scripts to read with good writing.
Yeah.
I don't like bad writing. I won't do a movie with bad writing where my character is written incorrectly because it shows in your performance and people think it's you that stinks, not the words. How do
Yeah.
you feel about that?
Well, with filming with James Balsamo,
Right.
he's such a different director to my other directors I've worked with, where like we get no script. So he throws you the line, which I love because
I love that.
it's
Improv.
crazy. Yeah.
You do your
He's
own
a really
thing.
nice guy too, and he always wears these really weird suits. Every premiere we go to, he has a different
I'm
funky
excited to
jacket,
work
so he's
with him.
fun.
He's always on. He's so fun. And
Oh, he is the best.
yeah.
I want to be in one of his movies. For some reason, we can't seem to time it or something.
No, we can work that out.
Why? Yeah, I want to be in one of his films because I think
You'd have fun.
I'm very good at improv, and I think I could do a good performance.
God,
So-
you and me should have a scene together. That'd be a hoot and a half.
Yeah, it would
Let's
be
do
fun.
it. Let's absolutely do it.
Somewhere in Time's the Christopher Reeve movie, right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
we love
Yep.
that movie.
And Jane Seymour, who we are seeing, I forgot where and how.
Yep.
I think she's going to be maybe at Sean's book signing because that
was a Sue Wong. She was going to be at Sue Wong's.
Sue Wong's right.
You gotta love it. You gotta have fun with it all the way. All right, so here's some cool questions. First of all, let's go back to Star Trek for a minute. For all the Star Trek fans, let's get a little bit of Star Trek stuff. So which of the series did you like them all the same? Were there some that were better than others? And how was Patrick Stewart?
Oh my, really? Patrick Stewart was, he's Patrick Stewart. He is fantastic. On the crew, the cast from The Next Gen was my family for 7 years. And then I did Deep Space Nine and Voyager, but I did them with my prosthetics on. So I did my scene in and out, and I was, I didn't really get to know the
people.
the cast. But Patrick, they're all, oh my God. And to this day, I was in Birmingham in the UK. Was it a year or two? It was before COVID. And he flew in to promote the Picard, and he saw me at my table, and he just said so loud, "Tracee Cocco," in that voice, and I was like, "Ah! Oh my God!" So I ran up to him, gave him a hug and kiss, and whispered in his ear, and I said, "God, I'd love to be back on. Please let Lieutenant J come back on. Picard. I've been trying. My fans have been trying."
No, you should. No, I haven't watched Picard. I know season 2 just came out. I haven't watched it. I did watch Star Trek Next Generation, and I'm a huge Patrick Stewart fan. A lot of it also has to do with the fact that I'm a big X-Men fan, and so so he's Professor X.
Aren't the reruns on Saturday night here in Palm Springs?
No, that's not
Star Trek.
Oh yeah, it is Star Trek.
Yeah,
I think
it is. And
now I'm
going to look for you.
No, that's not Star Trek Next Generation. So that's Star Trek.
No, it is Star Trek Next Generation.
No, it's not.
The whole evening on our channel is about sci-fi.
I know, but it's not Star Trek Next Generation. it's Star Trek with William Shatner. I know, but that's William Shatner Star Trek.
The other one. They also have the other one. The older ones
love it.
are with William.
Well, have you guys know that last year they Ian Spelling did a Star Trek book coming out. I think it's already out. It's called A Star Trek, a celebration for the original Star Trek. He just interviewed me for the second one. So I'm going to be in a Star Trek book, 2 pages of just me, all about me. And it's called Star Trek, a celebration for the next generation. And it's supposed to come out this year. And oh my God, I can't
Congratulations.
Wait a minute, I have to give her the test to see if you're a true Trekkie.
Oh no.
He knows nothing.
Do those fingers, those things, whatever they do.
That's not how they do it.
How do they do that?
They do it like
what
this,
do they do?
like this,
I can't do it. Can you do that?
I can.
Tracee,
She can do it. Of course she can do it.
Maybe not.
She's doing it.
Oh, that's your hand. Oh, that was your hand. Oh, okay.
No, I love it. And I think, one thing I think is so wonderful about your career, is a lot of people have had a lot of success, but it's all over the board. But like to be in something so iconic, because I mean, Star Trek is like one of the most. It'd be like Star Wars. It's like one of the most iconic things that you could be in.
Dolls made of yourself is the highest honor.
Yeah.
I do you have all your dolls of yourself?
I have a variety of them. I can send you photos of them. If you go, top tier figures, His name's Brad Roselli. He does them for me.
I love it. I think that's freaking like awesome as
And
could be.
he did the one. If you hang on, I'll get one. Hang on.
Okay, go get one. I love it because the action figure things is I'm all about it.
Dead air. We have to do something.
No, you don't. Just talk.
No, well, talk. I don't have anything to say. You know, I'm very boring.
Oh, well, that's true, but it's
I'm very
okay.
understated and I'm very shy.
Okay, you there?
Okay. Yes, we're here.
Okay, so this one is my Antikin he made. Can you see it?
Oh, yes. Oh,
That's
my
you?
gosh. Yeah.
That's me from one of my aliens on Star Trek. Then this one is, oh my God. This one's from Star Trek Renegades. This is another alien I did. This thing's huge.
Ah, that's awesome.
That's a spooky one.
Woo. I love it.
See it?
Yeah, that's fabulous.
And then I have obviously my Borg ones, my Ferengi, all those. Yeah.
Good for you. I love having that.
Yeah,
I think
he
that
makes
stuff
them-
makes so much fun.
makes
Never
them
invite
for-
Jimmy.
he
Never
makes
invite
them
Jim.
for- He makes
I'm
them
sorry.
sends them to me so I can okay them and then.
That's
I
terrific.
said never invite Jimmy to your home because some of them will be missing.
That's not true. I have a huge collection, though. I have
Gigantic.
I have hundreds and hundreds and
covered,
hundreds of
covered
them.
in dust.
Oh well.
Filthy.
Yeah, I only dust them once a year because
I mean,
it's too much.
I go in that room, I get a sinus attack from the soot.
So here's a question I want to ask then.
Okay.
And I like to ask this to all the actors. Oh, there she is. Look,
There it
top
is.
tier
Yay,
figures.
there it
Look
is.
at them all.
Oh, look at that.
Look at them. My goodness. Look at them all.
Yeah,
Holy
does,
smoke.
He does custom ones. So if you want me in something else, he'll do it.
I love that.
Well, do you have any nudes?
I don't think you'd want to see that.
I bet they'd sell a lot.
Oh, they would sell in a
I
heartbeat.
don't know.
So let's go back. So I like to ask this to all the actors. So number one, bucket list, and you've already worked with a lot of really cool people, male and female actor that you've never worked with that you think would be fun to work with. And then the second part of the question is, if you could have ever been in any movie that's ever been made in history, what movie would you have liked to have been in?
Oh my God, probably one of the Marvel movies.
Yeah. Which one? Which one is your favorite?
I don't know, to tell you the truth, but I just love all that action stuff, and those outfits are so cool.
You could be one too, though. You could be like a superhero.
Yeah, or a mean bitch. I don't know, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, and what are some actors you would like to work with?
God. Oh wow. That's a toughie. Well, I love all like Kate Blanchett.
Oh, that's a good one.
We
love her.
I don't know if that'll ever happen. But
Oh, well, we're putting it out to the universe right now. Kate Blanchett, everybody.
Angelina Jolie for sure.
Oh, that's his. Angelina Jolie was friends with his daughter, and they hung out when they were young.
I made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Kevin Costner's a good one. Have you guys been watching Yellowstone?
I just, you know what? I got all the seasons for Christmas, but I haven't watched them yet. But I'm a
Oh my
huge
God.
Kevin Costner fan.
So good.
Oh, I definitely want to see that, and I love Kevin Costner. I think he would be fabulous to. I'd just like to meet him.
Yeah.
Did you just
And,
say meet him or eat him?
No, meet him.
Meet him.
If I was single, I'd like to eat him.
You know who's another great one is Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, that's so funny. She's
I
picking
knew-
all the ones that we know.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I knew Joaquin really well. And of course, Angelina Jolie grew up in my house, so I made her peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh my
And I would love to work with Kate Blanchett also, who I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know her either, but I love her.
I love her work.
Yeah, I love her work. Yeah.
She just changes looking and
Totally.
I
Yeah.
mean, you don't even know who she is, and she's she really makes the character come alive.
Oh, totally sure. Yeah. She
Mhm.
does. And I like doing the, prosthetic work, I think, a little better than having just, me.
Are you ever I was once masked, and I was claustrophobic. I felt I couldn't breathe.
Well, this one, yeah, I was. This one, when I took off my head, oh my God, I looked like a drowned little rat that went in the pool.
Right. So you can be claustrophobic in those.
No, you can't. And thank God my skin worked with the prosthetics.
Right. Well, one thing I say in a movie before I accept a part, if there's any blood flying around, it cannot hit my hair. Because
Right?
it stains my hair pink. And I have to bleach it to get the pink out, and it takes a lot of bleach, and your hair could break off. So, my hair is very porous. So white hair, you cannot have blood thrown in your hair.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, and people don't think about that.
Uh-huh.
Like you have dark hair, it won't do anything to you.
Yeah.
But once I had something in the pink. I had pink sides to my head. You know, it was before the time, but it didn't look good when I went out. People thought I was a fairy.
So have you been like a killer in anything? Have you been like a mean bitch crazy killer that goes psycho killing everybody?
Well, I in Night Mistress, I play his bodyguard. And,
Okay.
My name's
Who's
Jacob.
bodyguard?
My name's Jacob. Racer Michaels.
Okay.
like
And
him.
I play his badass bodyguard. And I kind of look like Keanu Reeves in Matrix because they had my hair slicked back and all black.
I would love that. I bet you could play though a crazy killer person. It'd be
Oh,
fun.
I would love to play a crazy freaking nightmare nut because I've been watching like movies like that, and I just love like you're fine one minute, and then you're like, God, fuck you, bitch.
Right.
I would love to see you do that. We should put something together and see what we could do for that because I think you'd be
I would
really
love
good
to
at
play
it.
that also.
Yeah,
But I would really scare people because I'm Italian.
I'm
when
Italian
I-
too.
Oh, good. So I knew I loved you. And La Sangue Tirano.
Are you Sicilian?
No, we're from the north.
I am.
I have Sicilian in me though.
Yeah.
But back on my grandfather's side, but mostly my parents were. My mother was American. My father was Italian from Genoa.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm second generation.
Very.
Are you second generation?
My
What were your mother and father? American?
but my
So then
dad,
you're second
my
generation.
dad was from Italy, so I don't know.
Oh, he was from Italy. So then you're not. You're like, well, you're half. Well, your mother was from here, right?
Oh, his parents were from Italy. God, was he born there? I can't.
Oh, then you're second generation.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got, like,
definitely.
do you eat a lot of Italian food?
She looks Italian.
It's one of my favorites.
Him too.
It's,
He like
well, it's not a favorite. It's how we live.
Yeah. And
I
red
mean-
wine. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Italian dish?
I love, a veal piccata. I know it's sad, when you think about
The veal, the lamb, I don't like. Yeah, I agree. But yeah.
veal piccata, but then there's oh my God, there's it's a dish I have at this Italian restaurant over here. I don't know what it's called, but it has the thin little noodles, ricotta noodle, the skinny triangular noodles.
The what?
It's the skinny triangular noodles.
Like kind of like penne, like penne noodles or the twirly.
Rigatoni.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
or
it might be rigatoni.
or
There
the
you go.
corkscrew.
Ziti.
Ziti, yeah, with ziti, but they
So
mix it.
You
with
like
some-
baked
with some
ziti,
sauteed onions, and then they put mushrooms, and then they put the bruschetta.
pancetta. Yeah, right. That's good.
Oh my God! And then this cream sauce. It's phenomenal.
Out of this world. We can see it on your face.
Yeah.
The first time I tried it, you guys, I was like Sal. What's her name? And when Harry met Sally. Oh my God!
An orgasm. Well, I have to have Italian food. I have to have red sauce once a week, or I go into deep depression.
Yeah, I love my Italian.
Yeah, I cook all the time.
Yeah.
Jimmy doesn't like my food. He likes Burger King, Wendy's, all those shitty places. He likes junk food. I make the best food. I mean, I make really good Italian food that people go crazy over when they come here. And Jimmy, it's okay, but take him to Burger King.
I like Chipotle.
All that fast food
Oh
shit.
my God!
Well, because it's got all the toxic poisons in it that he's used to. He grew up on it.
Yeah.
As a kid, he used to work through newspapers. He said he was a newspaper boy, and he would use his money to go to junk food stores. Mother raised him well.
Back in the day, they didn't have Taco Bell. We had Taco Viva, and Taco Viva was the best. And I would go to Taco Viva all the time. And my sister, when she was in high school, worked at Arby's. So Taco Viva and Arby's were like my two places to go.
And in my household, my father, if a can ever came into the house, he'd throw it out the window. Oh, you were not allowed to bring canned food into my house with my father. It had to be the vegetables fresh. Everything had to be fresh. Cans, he saw a can, he'd go nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Poison.
My grandma Coco would make the 6-course meal, for God's sake. Oh my God, I can't eat that much.
No, we don't eat like that anymore. I do a salad and a pasta. That's enough.
Yeah, salad's good too. The antipasta salad and some bread. Yeah.
I love it. Oh my God, you're making me hungry. One of my favorites is manicotti. I love manicotti. If it's homemade.
Yeah.
You know what they are? You know manicotti?
Are they the stuffed noodles?
That looks like a taco with ricotta inside.
Oh, ricotta. Oh.
It looks like a long penis.
Oh my God.
And it's stuffed with ricotta. And you put red sauce over it.
You know, one of my favorite salads is the caprese.
Yes.
That's funny because in the chat room they're saying what? No SpaghettiOs?
No. I had a very dear friend of mine, Perry. She's still my friend, Perry Winkler. And she said she used to feed her children spaghetti, but she made it with ketchup. And I thought, oh my God, I was going to kill myself. So I remember that when I saw her son, I said, did your mother really make you spaghetti with ketchup? He said, I still eat it. I love it.
That's just going to make me vomit.
Spaghetti, and they put ketchup on it. And that's,
No!
I swear to God, I'm not
That
lying.
would be like the worst thing
I almost had a
ever.
nervous breakdown when I heard that.
Oh my God, that's like somebody putting ketchup on a filet mignon.
Yes.
Ugh.
That's disgusting too. And I love filet.
I once was in a diner eating, and I saw a man eating spaghetti, and he had pineapple pie next to it, and he did a mouthful of pineapple pie and then a mouthful of spaghetti. I had to get up and leave the diner.
Oh my God.
No, really, I was going to vomit. I felt I was gagging. People just eat the weirdest shit. What about that lady we saw one time? He wanted to go to Burger King, I call it Burger Queen.
Yeah.
And he ordered a burger. We're sitting there and I'm watching him eat. A lady's eating a hamburger, but she got all of her French fries and she put it on top of the hamburger.
in
then-
between the bun.
In between the bun, and she ate the French fries, the hamburger, and I thought,
All at
Jesus
one time.
Christ, what people don't, eating habits. I should write a book, Eating Habits of People. Be interesting.
Yeah.
So let's ask you another question because we only have a couple of minutes.
Oh, I like
how
that.
how is it? How did you like being in the Star Trek movies versus the television shows, and like how different was it for you? One filming a television show compared to filming like a big budget movie.
God, it's all about the lighting, the budget, everything. I mean, like, I was always working on the TV show 3 times a week. I always knew I'd be filming 3 times a week. I didn't know what days of the week yet till I got the call sheet.
Right.
We'd start out on a Monday early at the call time, but then by the end of Friday, if things didn't go, as planned, you'd go later and later and later and later. The movie side is great. As a matter of fact, I was Alice Krieg's stunt double as the Queen Borg.
Mhm.
Borg Queen, but I was also me in the movie too. And then the first movie, Generations, it was cool. I got asked to, things were supposed to work out. Were like, I was supposed to originally be on the pirate ship in the beginning of that movie with the cool outfits, right? Well, it got cut. So in the meantime, Jonathan Frank said, can you fly the ship instead? But you're going to have to do a stunt. And I'm like, well, I do stunts. I go, I just, have a limit of what I do. But he's like, yeah, it's going to be explosives. And so that's how I got that part, to fly the ship. And then I get blown out of my chair by the Klingon sisters. But when I when I read over the contract, I asked him, well, I don't want to die because I know you guys are going to make more movies. He goes, we can make that work. So I'm like, okay, because in the original script, I was supposed to die.
Oh, that's good that you said that to them, and that way you got to live, so you get to be in many different things.
They loved me there. I mean, I was always on time. I always did my shit. I always, did what they wanted. And then with the aliens, it was almost like that old Mikey commercial where you go, let's get Mikey. Yeah, that was me.
Oh, there you go. Good for you, though. I'll take it. That's funny. That's
Meanwhile, you're a
commercial.
delight and a nice friend. And I'd like to know if you'd like to go to some red carpets that we go to.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Wouldn't that be fun? So we could catch up, see each other, and then go to the after parties and have fun. So you put her on our list.
Yeah, I'll get you on. I'll get you because I'm a publicist, so we get invited everywhere, and I usually
get 1 million red carpets a week. I mean, everybody and their mother's got a red carpet today.
All right, I got a question for you too.
Sure.
Are you going to post this on Facebook and tag me, or how are you going to do it?
Well, this is live right now, so everybody's.
Oh yeah, we're live.
We're live right now, so lots of people are listening and watching.
Like 5 million people.
And then when it gets
intimidate
and
you?
then when it gets done, so we're live right now on YouTube, and when it gets done, the audio goes out first, and then the video comes out a couple of days later because they have to send me the video.
And we go to every country in the world.
Yeah, we're on 170 platforms, and later today it'll be on. By tomorrow it'll be on like iTunes and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and all that stuff.
We're big shit. Yeah,
all right, I just want to know where I can tell my peeps to go find
it. I'll send it to you.
Also, you can dig it up on YouTube eventually.
Yeah, it'll be on
You'll
YouTube.
be on YouTube forever.
Everybody loves you too.
So everybody will be able to see your video.
For having me, and I love your audience, and thank you guys for the love. I need it today.
I know
You're
it's
a
totally
terrific
fun.
guest. Thank you for being talkative and fun and conversational.
Well, I'm Italian, honey. You have to shut.
We never shut up.
Actually, we have a red carpet on the 24th, and it's an info list at the Sky Bar at Mondrian Hotel, and it's a pre-Oscar party red carpet. They always have a lot of. That's where we met Martin Cove and Corey Feldman and all kinds of fun people. And so I'll contact you and see if you want to go. I'll send you information, and I can get you on the VIP list to get to that.
Okay, thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and
I'll
all
have a
is
good
good.
time.
And you guys, so follow everything Tracee does. You guys, she's got Alien Danger 1 and 2 just came out. She's got Death House that we're going to be shooting. She has Staycation coming out. Watch all her Star Trek stuff. If you tweet, I don't know who you would contact, but we should start a campaign to get her on Picard. How much fun would that be?
You know what? The hashtag is Bring Back Lieutenant JAE, Lieutenant J.
There you go. So bring back Lieutenant J. You guys follow her on Instagram. It's at Tracee TRACEE _ Cocco COCCO. Her Twitter is Real Tracee Cocco. And she's on Facebook, you guys. So we want to thank you for coming on the show. You're fabulous. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
And we had a blast. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you so much for having me. I love you.
All right. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Arrivederla. Arrivederla.
Yay. All right, you guys. She's very cool.
Very nice. I liked her a lot.
So bouncy. I like those bouncy
she's
guests.
a working actress who's really worked in a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Not a newcomer.
Oh, no, not at all. So let's take a little music break, you guys. We're going to play O-Town Skydive. I'm trying to get O-Town on the show. Maybe if they know we're playing their music, we'll be okay. So this is O-Town. This is one of their singles from a couple of years ago, but I like them a lot. I met them many years ago, and this is Skydive. Enjoy.
Seeing you again, watching you do all the things we used to do as two, but now it's only one, it's you. And I remember when we would go for days in ways we thought would never end, and now it's over, it's just me. And I don't like the sound of our feet on the ground unless we're running to the edge of something new for you and me. And I just wanna fall again, and I just wanna learn to fly so I can love you like I never did. And I just wanna skydive right into your life, seeing the whole world by your side. And I just wanna skydive right into your life, seeing the whole world by your side. We can skydive, oh. I wait outside your life, holding on to memories of everything you were to me and how I was to you. And do you think of me? Do you feel the way I feel before I sleep? I close my eyes and open them with you. Alone I don't belong. You know I'm holding on, and I won't let go of the dreams I had. I know they can't come true. And I just wanna fall again, and I just wanna learn to fly so I can love you like I never did. And I just wanna skydive right into your life, seeing the whole world by your side. I just wanna skydive right into your life, seeing the whole world by your side. We can skydive, seeing the whole world by your side. Skydive, seeing the whole world by your side. I just wanna skydive right into your life, seeing the whole world by your side. And I just wanna skydive right into your life, seeing the whole world by your side. And I just wanna skydive
Yeah. I love O-Town, you guys. And I know Lady Lake does too. She's in the chat room. I know she loves them. And we want to welcome Dave Hughes, who joined us during that last interview. What's up, Dave?
Hey, Davey, we don't have any chicks for you today. So, relax. Our next guest is handsome and sexy, and I'm going to see if I can't get him to take his shirt off for all the girls. So, Dave, maybe you want to switch a little. Go get guy happy.
Actually, we're waiting for him. He hasn't come yet.
Well, Dave is such a perv that maybe a guy will turn him on. You never know.
Oh, I doubt that.
You never know. Hey, listen. Different.
I'll tell you. I don't know if Tyler ever posts. I'm looking. Oh yeah, Tyler posts pictures without shirts on. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
He has 282,000 followers on Instagram, so he's got a lot of he's got a big following.
And all the girls, I wrote on Facebook that he would take his shirt off, and they were all, ooh. So I told him, make sure the batteries in your vibrator are still.
Well, Teresa says yes to that, Ron, and Dave says he's okay. Thank you. That's super.
Hi, Dave. You're such a fun friend. I love you. You're really good.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. So we're waiting for.
Dave has become such a part of our show that I really enjoy when he comes in, and we have a lot of fun with him. He's got a wonderful sense of humor, and he allows us to have fun with him, which is so nice. Most people today are uptight. They get insulted. What are you saying? How dare you? That kind of shit. Dave lets us play with him. But we also do bring him lots of tits and ass that he loves. So, it's a two-way street.
That's right.
Right?
Absolutely right. That's absolutely right.
Okay, so where's Tyler?
He should be coming any minute.
What do you mean he should be coming any minute? Where is he? He was so excited to be on our show.
Well, his call time is right now, so he'll be calling.
Call time. Bring in Tyler.
Well, he's got to be there for her to bring him in. So in the meantime, you have to talk for a second.
This is wrong. We never do this.
Sure we do.
We do?
Yeah, we do it every week.
What do I know? What do I remember?
So you guys too, you can follow Tyler. He's @ on Instagram, because I think that's really what he primarily does is Instagram and Facebook. He's at actor ACTOR _Tyler TYLER _G. So it's I guess that stands for Tyler Gallant. So Tyler G.
Yeah, in French it's Gallant, but in English it's Gallant. Now we have to see which he prefers. Does he prefer the European way, galant, or gallant? Like vase or vase. Some people say it's a vase of flowers, and some people say it's a vase of flowers. I say it's a fucking, jar of water with flowers. Anyway, that was a bad joke. I shouldn't have even tried to make it.
That was really bad.
It was. Well, I was, lacking a thought. Who cares about a vase or a vase? Nobody gives a shit. Tomato or tomato, patata or potato, mata or mother. Anyway, save me, help! I'm drowning. Why? What are you doing, tic-tacking over there? Where is Tyler?
He's coming.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of that fuck when I see him.
I'm looking for
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to just make sure he didn't send me any
that he can make it. I'll kill him.
No, he would text me. No, he'll make it.
He was so excited to be on. He carried on. He contacted half the earth that he was going to be on for everybody to watch. So he's got to be here.
Yeah, I think.
What's
69 degrees in Bakersfield. It's cooler in Bakersfield than it is in Palm Springs.
What are we? A weather report now?
No, everybody was asking what's the weather like here. I told him it was like 75.
Oh, it's chilly. But the heat's coming. Don't worry, kids. The 120 will be here soon. We're thinking of moving out of Palm Springs in a year or two. I want to move to closer to Hollywood. It's easier for us to go to all the events and for me to go to work.
So I think one thing we'll do real quick, then we'll play another music song so I can send something. And let's play Ricky Rebel's Preacher. You guys, this is Ricky Rebel. We actually met him years ago. He's a lot of fun.
What? I peed next to him. We're pee buddies.
That's right.
We peed in the haunted house together.
We did pee it. And so this is Ricky Rebel. This is Preacher. Go ahead and take it away, Roxy, and everybody enjoy Ricky Rebel's Preacher. And I'm going to text Tyler to make sure he's okay.
Back up on night to preaching. Back up on night to preaching. Back up on night to preaching. Back up on night to. I met you in Waikiki, in the back of your red Jeep. We did things that I can't believe. I lock it up in my
try to box me in. I think I need to start my own religion. Get in my bed, get out of your head. You know you just came here to have a little fun. All these fucking haters on my beat try to pull me down, pretending not to see all the love that surrounds me. They wish that they had my life. I'm not ashamed of having good sex, that's my only vice. That's right, I was an angel. I never said I was an angel. There's a heaven or hell. I just wanna be a little like a bitch. If you're looking for salvation, I'll be your lover, your lover. I'm not your preacher, not your preacher. I'm not your Jesus, I'm not your father, but I'll be your daddy, your daddy. I'm not your preacher, not your preacher. Cause I just wanna have her before my life is over. I'm never gonna be some back up, I'm not your preacher.
Hey, Tyler, what's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. I have a real quick question. Is it Gallant or Gallant?
It's Gallant.
Gallant. Okay. All right. Everybody, now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, actor, producer, superstar Tyler Gallant. Hello and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We're excited to have you here. Before we get started, I already know you know Ron, but I have to introduce him anyway as my cool, outrageous man about town, Ron Russell.
Oh, such bullshit. Hey, how do you do? What a pleasure to know you. Blah, blah, blah. Take off your shirt.
So then we have it.
No, you're going to have to. I wrote on Facebook that I would get you to take your shirt off. The women were screaming and fainting. I said, make sure your batteries are good and your vibrators. Because
I saw that comment. I was dying.
Right, because we don't want their vibrators to die in the middle of an orgasm.
So hold on.
Anyway, you will take your shirt off.
In a minute.
Not right now. We have to anticipate this. You will take your shirt off and give us a little flex, won't you?
I can do that.
Good. For me, you'll do
So
that.
there's
Otherwise,
I can do that for you, Ron.
When I see you, I beat the shit out
There's
of
a chat room full of people, and they're all like saying hello, hello, hello. So just say hi to everybody
Hi,
in the chat
everybody.
room. And then you got to
you
say
guys for
hi
coming in.
specifically. You have to say hi specifically to Dawn Hinton because she like loves you. She's a big. Oh, look at there he is without a shirt right there.
Oh, look at that.
Look at all those pictures of him without a shirt.
Look at that.
So say hi to
Hi,
Dawn,
Dawn.
and say hi to Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
And they say you have a gorgeous smile. So everybody, we're happy
Yeah,
to have
right.
Tyler on the show. You can follow him on Instagram. He's super well known there. Oh my gosh, I have to get rid of my phone. I can't believe they just did
Tyler
that.
is probably one of the nicest people in our business. He's always charming. He's always under pushy. He doesn't push himself. He's not a ham. He's an actor and a talent and a nice guy and good looking.
And you can follow him on
and
Instagram
straight.
at
So, you
at
know.
actor_Tyler_G. And something I didn't know about you is that you used to be a professional hockey player, ice hockey player.
I did.
I knew that.
I didn't know that.
Well,
and
you're stupid. I knew it.
And so, like, why did you stop playing hockey? Did you get hurt? Because usually people
I
stop
had
when they
a-
get hurt.
Yeah, I had a string of injuries. Mainly my groin. I was a goalie, so being a goalie, it's typically the most typical injuries you have as a goalie are hips and groin injuries because you have to do the splits a lot.
Yeah.
And the puck hits you in the balls, you see stars.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my gosh. I have a question though then. So like, do you like hockey
Sure.
movies? Because I have 3 movies that I watch all the time that I love, but 2 of them I really love. Did you ever see Youngblood with Rob Lowe?
I did. Yes, I saw
I-
that. When I was, I think when I was in high school the first time, I loved it. Yeah, it's great.
Youngblood, Miracle, about the like Olympic hockey
Mhm.
team with Kurt Russell, and
Sure.
Slapshot are like 3 of my like favorite hockey. And I love the Mighty Ducks movies too.
Oh yes,
Like
I
they're
love
fun.
Slapshot.
Slapshot was a great movie.
Yeah,
And,
but you guys didn't know that I used to play in the Red Wings.
Yeah.
I did. In Astoria, we used to play in the schoolyard on roller skates, and the team was called the Red Wings, and we used to play hockey with a puck and a hockey stick and bang it around on roller skates. Did you ever do that? Tyler?
Yeah, I grew up playing roller hockey as well. We did a lot
On roller skates.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I think that's hilarious. So, because you went to
did you ever do that, Mary?
No, I didn't do
You're
that.
too sissy.
No, I just didn't do it. I lived in Florida. We don't do hockey in Florida. We don't do hockey in Florida, really. I could ice skate though and roller skate.
Did you know that Jimmy won 60 silver medals for
not silver medals, trophies
for tennis?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
I am not full of shit.
You're full of shit.
I was ranked like number 32 in Florida in the juniors. All growing up in Florida is one of the best tennis states, and like I would play people who were number 1 in like Maine and places, and I would always beat them.
Oh, he does his own.
That was very good. And anyway, I was
There's
really
good tennis in Florida. I know
there's
that.
good tennis in Florida. Absolutely.
Can you believe that shit? I don't.
So you guys, anyway, we're gonna move forward with Tyler. So first of all, we've originally met Tyler when we moved here and we went to the movie premiere for Blind, Marcel Waltz's film, of which Tyler's one of the lead characters in the film. It's a great film.
He is the second lead to Sarah French, who did a brilliant job. Sarah
Absolutely.
French, she's wonderful.
So Blind, you guys, the first one had Sarah French, Jed Rowan is Pretty Boy, Caroline Williams, Thomas Haley's in it, Marcel directed it, and you played Luke. And you were brilliant in it, by the way, because we didn't even know you. We didn't know anything about you. The movie is terrific.
I thought it was good casting, and I thought your acting was good, and I thought Sarah was totally award-winning, outstanding. I still say it. I was so shocked because I never thought that Sarah could handle such a part, and she did beautifully, and you did your part beautifully. I'm sad about your character. Your character was sad. I'm sorry about it. People watch the movie, folks. You'll know what I mean.
Yes, definitely. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it twice. I love it.
And you have to see Pretty Boy, you guys, which is the sequel to Blind, and you have like a little cameo in there, but you're not really in there. But it was still it's an excellent movie. It was a lot of fun. And what I want to say,
Marcel and Dom were here 2 weeks ago for dinner, and I said to him, "What's happening with 3? I want to know." So he gave me a little tip on 3.
There you go. That's funny.
Is Blind 3 going to be good? What's it called? The third one?
Oh, I forgot what he said.
I forgot what he said, but
we're not supposed to tell anyway, so it's good you don't remember.
You have to watch Tyler's performance. Is very good. It's excellent performance. No question about it.
I also though want to say, because like I think it's very cool how you're starting to branch out. You're getting a lot of things. Originally, the first time I met you, they mentioned General Hospital. You were on an episode of General Hospital, and we're really good friends with a lot of the stars of General Hospital. Yeah, so that was like a fun thing for a TV thing. And I was on your IMDb today, and you were in a TV series called TWA, which I guess that's the airlines, right?
Yeah, we hadn't started shooting it yet. That we started planning it right before the pandemic hit, and then it kind of got pushed to the wayside. But one of the main actors from TWA, Jake, he plays one of the main characters in Pretty Boy.
Oh yes.
So Jake Red had kind of put together this pilot idea for a series, and we were all going to get together and do it, and then the pandemic hit, and so we'll see if we end up revisiting it or not.
What character did you play in TWA? Because Jimmy and I watched the whole series.
This is a different series. No, his series. He just told you it hasn't been filmed yet.
Oh, I'm a little old. I got
No, we watched Eastern. We watched a thing on Eastern on the women of Eastern.
TWA.
It wasn't TWA. It was Eastern.
It was not Eastern. It was TWA. You're sicker than I am. The two of us, we really are ready for pissing and shitting in our pants in a nursing home.
So anyway, hold on. So then he did Tales from Old Town 2.
TWA. It's called, how much? I bet you know what. It's called TWA.
What's the lady who plays
in the Addams Family?
Birds of Prey girl. What's that lady's name? That really famous star?
The series was called
Birds of Prey. That's Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie was in it.
Because I used to fly TWA all the time, and I loved it. It was my favorite airline.
I love Margot Robbie.
New York, L.A., you couldn't fly anything better than TWA.
Hang on, I'm going to look at. We saw it on Tubi. It was a great series, by the way.
He always wants to win, but this time he's not going to win. It was not United.
I didn't say United. I said Eastern.
Eastern, well, that's even worse.
It came out in 2010. Hold on. Pan Am. We're both wrong.
Pan Am. I used to fly Pan Am to Europe all the time.
So hold on, let's go back. So you guys, some of the things that you've seen, and I want to say, first of all, give a shout out to Angela Joseph.
What
Oh
number is
yes,
she today?
Angela Joseph.
There you go.
Yeah,
because,
Why is everybody shouting out to her today?
because both of our guests today are in movies that she's done and they're about to get released. Tyler did a movie called Obscura, and it isn't out yet, but the trailer is fabulous, and it's done by Jerry G. Angelo, who you know, and
love
his
him.
girlfriend Aubrey Trujillo.
They're two of my favorite people.
And it's got Robert Lasardo and Eileen Dietz, and it's about a monster. And the trailer for it is fabulous. You guys just plug in it into YouTube. So Angela couldn't come to the chat room, but she wanted me to make sure I said hi to everybody. And so I'm doing her a favor and saying hi, because Obscura is a great movie, and you play like a biker. That's when you had long hair.
Yes, that's when I had long hair. And I grew up my beard long for that role. It was such a fun time. Like that was a really, really fun character. I'm actually really excited for you guys to see it. Yep, there he is. That's
Wait a
Patchy.
minute. Is there a red carpet for this thing? Have we
Hasn't
seen
come
it?
out yet.
Oh, you haven't
No,
come.
it
I'm
probably
not
won't be
home.
out until the summer.
Okay.
It's going to be a great film. I think it's going to be wonderful. And I'm looking forward to it. And everybody who's involved with it, we like a lot. Everybody who's in the movie and who's put the movie together. Jerry G. Angelo is a great guy. And so it's very cool. Look, there he is. Look all badass. Do you miss your hair?
Sometimes it was a lot of work. There's a lot of work to keep that hair going, but it's nice just being able to get up and just do whatever now with my short hair. So that's
Yeah, I think
and it's more versatile. It's definitely more versatile.
They're talking about how handsome you are in the chat room.
No, I told you this one time we sat. I said, get rid of the beard and the hair. Let Hollywood make you the character. Let them put a fake beard in the hair. Because, you don't want to typecast yourself as just a biker.
And he's doing a bunch of new things.
Well, because look at him. Now we could see he's handsome and he's clean cut looking, and that's what people want.
You recently also did a movie, and I'm only bringing it up because that's how we got reacquainted since COVID, since we haven't seen you during COVID. The Squad, Rise of the Chicano Squad, and Jeff Caperton is in it. And Jeff Caperton, you came to the Valentine's Day party red carpet that we did with Jeff Caperton, and we got to all meet that we knew that he knew. And that also has Robert Lasardo, Mike Gassaway, Lorelai Linklater, Juan Vasquez, and that hasn't come out yet, right?
No, that I think they're hoping summer as well. They're in the post-production process right now. But yeah, it's based on a true story. It takes place back in 1979, where in Houston, they had a really big problem with drug runners in Houston through Escobar and a few of the other big drug trade bosses. The Houston PD actually formed a group of young Latin undercover police officers that would infiltrate the traffickers. And so there was actually a true story. It happened through, I think they were disbanded in the early 2000s, but I played one of the original members taking place in 1979.
And where did you shoot that? Because you didn't shoot that here, right? You shot that someplace else.
No, we shot it in Houston, and we actually used the building that the actual DEA used during the busts back in the 1980s.
I love it. I just think it's cool that you're broadening your horizons and you've done such great work, and it's going to be a big summer for you then.
Yeah, it should be great. I should have a few projects coming out this summer in all various genres. So I think that's also great. I'll have police drama. I'll have action, sci-fi.
Space Hunters, is that the sci-fi? Space Hunters, the sci-fi?
Yes.
I wrote it down. Space Hunters, the Battle for Deep Star, and I wrote it down because we know almost everybody in it. So it's got Michael Pare,
I know.
which he knows, Sarah French, who's been on our show, Sadie Katz, who's been on our show, Jed Rowan's been on our show, Rachel Brooks Smith has been on our show numerous times, and I don't know who Olivier Gruner is, but I wrote him down because he's in it, and he's one of the main guys in it. So that one's going to be a lot of fun too.
And what's that one?
Sure.
It's called Space Hunters, the Battle for Deep Star. And who do you play in that one?
So I play kind of I guess he would be kind of like a space bounty hunter. And he's kind of like the anti-hero of the film. So I get to play a little bit of kind of a two-sided character, which is a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Actually, you get a little bit of everything because you're like love interest. You're kind of like badass, bad biker boy. Have you done anything yet where you're like the serial killer, like you're the bad guy going around killing everybody? Or have you done that yet?
I think. No, I don't think I've ever been a killer.
Yeah, we should work on that one just to broaden, to get a little bit of everything under your belt. That would be fun.
Let me say something about talent. I've learned in my 1,000 years in the business, and I've met so many hopeful actors and actresses, and I could tell who was going to be something and who wasn't. There's just something, a quality about the person that makes them desirable, wanted by the public. And I think that Tyler is going in that direction. I told him this years ago when I met him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a quality about him that's very Hollywood. And it's going to be natural and easy for him to become a big star because he's got it. Whatever the camera and the actor have together in common, Tyler's got it. And
I agree. I actually
I'm not
agree.
blowing smoke up your ass.
He never tells that to
I hate
anybody.
that shit. No, I hate all this Hollywood.
Very few people he tells that
all
to.
the Hollywood bullshit, how wonderful you are. They're all full of shit. I tell the truth or I keep my mouth shut.
I think that's true. I think that's
I'd like
true.
to work with you. We should be in the film. You could play my son. Everybody else does.
Well, I want to say that really means a lot. Thank you guys for always being, so great to me and always believing in me. It means a lot.
Well, you present it. If you didn't present it, we wouldn't do it. You know how many people we meet that say, "What do you think of this and what do you think of that?" And I simply say, "Oh, gee, I don't know. I don't remember," because I don't want to hurt their feelings. But
Sure.
I mean, I've been in a couple of dog movies with a couple of shitty actors, and I felt bad. What do you tell an actor when he only reads lines and doesn't know how to act? And you have to work with this person. It's very difficult. You know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
You've had it because I know
No,
some
when
of the
you're a
people
good
that you've been
actor-
in movies with.
I consider myself a damn good actor. I've been doing it for 64 years. When I'm working, if the actor with me doesn't give me what I need, I'm very upset. Working with Sadie Katz is always. I've worked with her 3 times, and I love working with Sadie because she gives you so much in quiet emotion. That's another shooting star is Sadie Katz. Also, you've heard my story. We're driving in to see Blind, and I said to Jimmy, Sarah French can't hold a movie together. All she is tits and ass. She's starring in a film. Oh, Jimmy, this is going to be a boar and a dog. Well, 10 minutes into the film, I was hysterical. I said to Jimmy, oh, my God, Sarah French can act. She's brilliant. She's taking it inside, not throwing it out at us. And I watched her performance, and I'm a fan of Sarah French's. She's a hell of an actress, and I wish she'd stop doing these sexy shots. She doesn't have to do that anymore. She doesn't have to be a sex symbol. Just become a Betty Davis kind of actress, a meaty actress. And that's where Lorene Landon has gone, and Sadie Katz is going in that direction. And in time, you're going to go in that direction, not being a girl, but being a male star who doesn't need to have all the bullshit around him. His performance is what's going to be important.
Yeah, you're going to, based on your performance, is how
like
you're going to
me.
progress
I'm
and
old,
succeed.
I'm old, I'm ugly, I'm wrinkled.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm not what I was when I was. Look, when I was young, I could put this guy circles around him. I was so good looking. But now at this age, it depends. No, now in this stage, it's all about my ability.
So hold on, I want to go back because
Whereas
you guys
have the looks, the body, all that shit, works for you. I don't have any of that.
You guys, another film that Tyler was in that I'm a very big fan of Marcel Walsh. I think he's one of the best independent horror film directors out there today.
Wait,
and
are you going to be in The Bride?
I have no idea.
Oh, because I'm in The Bride.
you're not supposed to talk about that, right?
What am I talking about? You giving away the fucking script? I'm talking about a movie.
I know, but you're not supposed to talk about it.
Titled The Bride.
I know, but
yeah, I played The Bride.
Anyway, that's not out there though. So hold on, I want to go back because I want to talk about.
I played the father of The Bride.
I want to go back to Rootwood. So Ron wasn't a huge fan of Rootwood. I actually liked Rootwood.
Not at all.
I loved Rootwood. I thought it was really great. It has a great cast. Marcel directed it. It has Alyssa Dowling, Tiffany Fest, Felissa Rose, Sarah French.
It did not have what Blind had.
That's different.
Blind is a thriller. Blind is beautifully photographed. Blind is well acted.
Okay, but
Beautifully
let me talk.
directed. Shut the fuck up. You talk boring.
No, I loved Rootwood. We fight all the time.
Rootwood was cheesy done, crappy photography, chop 'em up bloody, typical horror movie.
No, it wasn't at all. It had such a great twist at the end. It was fabulous.
No, it didn't impress me. Blind.
That's just because you only like Blind.
Blind. Hitchcock could have done Blind. And Tyler's performance in Blind was smooth, understated, clean, neat. No, I don't.
So, what
like
did you
horror
think
movies.
about Rootwood? Did you like it? It was fun. I mean, you got to work with a lot of icons, and that was more. That was you hadn't done as many things, quite as many things when you did that one. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did. I actually, the whole cast, we had a really good time shooting that movie. It was just a really fun bonding experience for all of us. It was a really good time. Now, I still talk to Marcel about this. Actually, we had a conversation about it a few months ago. I rewatched Rootwood for the first time, and gosh, it's been a while. And I actually really appreciated it more the second time I watched it after I hadn't seen it in a while. So what I told Marcel is, I said, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when I was a kid watching Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps.
Yes, absolutely.
And I loved those. I absolutely loved those as a kid. It's like, and I felt like Rootwood was like an adult version of Goosebumps. And
I agree with you. Actually, Dawn Hinton is in the chat room saying she loved it and she's seen it 3 times, so she thought it was amazing. So horror movie fans really like it. And I know you have another film, and I don't know.
In defense of myself, I come from an era of quality film. I come from an era when they did a film, a horror movie. It was done professionally, beautifully written, and the budget, of course, was outrageous because the studio produced it. Warner Brothers, Paramount, 20th Century Fox. How the hell is Marcel or anybody else with the limited funds going to deliver a fabulous film? So maybe Rootwood, for what it cost, was a good cult film.
It was a great cult film. The horror movie industry loved it.
But it was not an Alfred Hitchcock level.
No.
Blind is. I love Blind 2. I cannot
Pretty
wait. Pretty Boy, and I cannot wait to see 3. I love Sarah French. I'm a fan of hers now.
So hang on, go back though, because we don't have tons of time. So I want to go. Did Desert Moon ever come out? Because we also love Thomas Haley. We think he's the nicest guy, and I know that's his, I'm pretty sure that's his film. Did Desert Moon come out?
I actually don't know specifics on that film. I don't know really where it's at. To be quite honest with you,
we saw him for like New Year's or something, and he said that he thought he was gonna get it together for this year. So it probably hasn't come out, you guys, but you want to look forward to it because it's got Sarah French, Jennifer Nangle, Kevin Caliber, Maria Olsen, James Duvall, Julianne Prescott, Richard Grieco, and Thomas Haley. All of almost have been on our show.
And Richard's a good guy.
And then you have Alpha Wolf with Casper Van Dien, Patrick Muldoon, Robert Allen Mukes, and Jennifer Wenger. And I have to say I haven't seen that one, but I love Casper Van Dien. I'm a huge Starship Troopers fan, and both him and Patrick Muldoon were both in that. Like, how was that one?
Casper's phenomenal. He became a friend of mine and just a wonderful man. Jenny, his wife, is wonderful. And then Robert Mukes, I had done 2 short films with prior, so I knew him before. He was actually the one who set me up on that film. And the director, Kevin Van Hook, was the producer of Vin Diesel's new movie Bloodshot.
Oh yes.
And I talked to you about being in my film playing a gangster, and I haven't forgotten. We're just working on everything now. I hope we shoot it maybe next fall. Your part's not big, but it's a good part because it's a comedy. And people will always remember comedy, and I think you should do comedy as well. For your you're real. They could see you doing comedy. You have some very funny lines in this movie. You're stupid, stupid from Brooklyn, a real dumbbell, but innocent, and it's a wonderful part. And you'd be perfect for it. And that's why, at that thing we went to on Melrose, I said to you, I'd like you to be in our movie. The Gift of Magic, that is, folks.
Absolutely. So okay. So
we will be working together because I think you're in one of my scenes. Yeah.
That'd be great.
It'd be fun.
I think Ron, you would like Alpha Wolf. I've gotten a lot of internet praise because it's the only nude scene I've ever done in Alpha Wolf.
You're nude?
Nude.
Well, I've always
the way nude.
No, only not frontal.
Okay.
Not frontal.
No, but I've said it's really sad that we saw Sadie Katz Mookie in Hanukkah, and it's okay.
Mookie.
Well, it's okay. It's okay to exploit women, but for some reason, a man with a flaccid penis is considered vulgar. And I don't understand that. I think it should be equal. If I were asked to do a movie naked, I'd say, first of all, I'd empty the theater because people would say, ugh, they'd run out. My naked days are over. But when I was younger, if I had to be naked and it was part of the storyline, yes, I would. I think it should be equal time, men naked, women naked. Don't you agree with that? I think it's so.
And I didn't have any problem with it. And when you see the movie, you'll understand it's very necessary. It was a necessary part of the film.
If it's necessary, it's necessary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, where can we see it? Is it someplace we can see? Is it out anywhere you know?
Yeah, it's streaming. I know you can get it on a few of the different streaming sites. I know it was on Paramount TV for a while.
So what do you just see your ass, right?
Yeah.
Well,
but
one ass looks like another.
It's just funny, like it really. I popped up on a bunch of the
Alpha Wolf, Roxy.
Yeah.
I was telling she's asking me what's it called, so she's looking it up.
Yeah, Alpha Wolf.
Roxy.
Oh, Roxy.
But I think it's fun.
They're gonna put your ass picture up on the screen. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with that?
So anyway, hold on. Let's go back. So Alpha Wolf, everybody, check it out if you want to see Tyler. And if you follow his Instagram, it's actor_Tyler_G. You can see lots of like shirtless pictures. Anyway, I want to ask this question because I always like to ask the actors this, and your career is starting to really take off. Since we've known you, you're getting to work with like significantly bigger actors, and every project they get bigger and bigger for you. Bucket list, male and female actor that you would love to work with, and then there it is, and then
I want to see this.
Yeah, I want to see it too. Bucket list, and then the second part of the question would be, if you could have been in any movie in history, what movie would you have liked to been in?
Those are great. Oh my favorite actor ever since I was a little kid, Johnny Depp. I don't know. I was always so impressed and drawn to him because he was a leading man, but liked to take on character roles. Mm-hmm. And I always found that was such an impressive thing because, you see a lot of actors, they just want to be the leading man.
They act themselves.
Yes. And I loved that about Johnny.
Yeah. So what's one of your favorite Johnny Depp movies?
Oh, there's a lot of them.
So many.
There's a lot of them. And there's so much nuance in all of his films. He really dives deep into the character. There's an older black and white film that he did called Dead Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. Robert Mitchum. There's some great old Hollywood actors in it. And I loved that. And I think Johnny produced it. I don't know that he directed it, but I think he produced it. And they really went for an old Hollywood feel to it. And there was just something special about it.
Okay.
And obviously, Captain Jack Sparrow. I loved his work as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, that was a good one, too.
Benny and June was great.
Benny and June was... What about What's Eating Gilbert Grape? That's my favorite. I love What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I think it's one of the best movies ever made. For a drama, I think it's such a phenomenal movie. Okay, so give us a female actor. Who would you like to work with?
Well, I feel like she's the female version of Johnny Depp in Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Harry Potter,
she's
too.
So versatile. She can play anything. And I feel like actors like that would be so much fun because you never know what you're going to get from them. And I love that.
I think that's a great pick. I don't think anybody's ever picked her before.
No, but I would love to work with her.
Yeah, she's fabulous.
She's brilliant. Yeah. Brilliant.
Well, she's a metamorphosis. She just changes her look, her people. She just becomes other things. I like actors like that. I try to do that, but unfortunately, I don't get scripts like that. Neither do you. No. But I would like to get scripts where I completely change who I am. I'm always a mafia guy or a friggin' priest or a father or a grandfather now. Or sometimes soon I'll be a corpse. But anyway.
Yeah, a corpse. So hold on, wait.
Don't you get bored with some of the scripts they give you? Playing the same thing?
I mean, the thing is, I love acting. I've loved it since I was a little boy. So, anytime I get to be a character, I love the opportunity. But, yeah, I would one day love to be able to take on roles like that where you really have to transform everything into someone else. Your voice, your movement.
I love
everything. Because you look, I mean, these actors, it's not just their looks, but their physicality, the way they walk, the way they talk.
Another good one with that is Robert
acting.
Downey Jr. Like when he did Chaplin. I mean, that was amazing. So hold on, give us
incredible.
a movie because we've only got like a minute and a half. Give us a movie. What movie would you have liked to have been in?
I would have loved to have been in Tombstone.
Oh wow!
I love that film. I think it's just everything about it. It's like what I grew up watching with my grandfather and my dad. Was it the old Western?
You like Westerns, yeah. You like Westerns, okay.
I love Westerns.
You're good for Westerns.
You're good for Westerns.
Look Western. You could play
a
real vagabond Western guy, rolls into town, drunk. Yeah, I could see you doing that. Yeah, a real tough guy shooting a gun. Yeah, Westerns are good for you, but you don't want to be known as a Western actor. You want to be known as a versatile actor.
Yes.
And I think
you are, though, right now.
and
You've
I
got
think
horror,
that's what
you've got everything.
Now,
action.
before you go, take off your shirt. You promised. Listen, Dawn wants it.
Hey, everybody in the chat room, you're going to love this.
They're all screaming. They just
All right.
his shirt.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess I did promise
You do it on
Rocco.
Instagram, and you do it on
Here we go.
Instagram.
Yeah,
So
you promised me.
there we go. All right, everybody, check this out. Get rid of us. Get it on him. There you go. All right, everybody. Just sit up a little bit. There we go, everybody. Tyler Gallant. He's looking fabulous. I really do. I really want you to be extremely successful. I think you're going to be extremely successful. You're well on your way. You're a great guy. You're not cocky. You're not arrogant. I love the fact that you're just, you're in it for the craft. And so I have a lot of respect for that. And anything that we can do to help you propel you, we're all about it because we think you're fabulous.
And also, a good chest never hurt anybody in the business. Ask Jane Russell, Marilyn Monroe. Their chests got them places.
And so will yours.
Yours will too.
So, Tyler, we wish you all the best. We want to thank you for coming on the show, and we'll see you at the next event.
Yep, take care.
Thank you guys so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
It's fabulous. Bye, everybody.
You're a nice guy.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for tuning in,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.
Chat room.
Thank you
guys
for tuning
rock.
in.
Yep. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Can turn out to be so wrong. Yeah, we in the mix. Yeah, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes? Download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.